Welcome back to Game Geeks. I'm your host, Kurt Wiegel. Today's episode, Burning Empires. Folks, I'm kind of two minds about this game. I'll be very upfront with you. It's not for me, and it's not for my players. And it's not for a lot of the players that I have played with in the past. That's not saying that it's a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. That's just saying that this really approaches role-playing from a different point of view that I don't get. I'm going to be very honest with you about it. It's a beautiful book. It's a wonderful setting. It has a lot of great ideas. I've been studying this for probably around a month. I just don't get it. And I feel really bad saying that because a lot of people really dig this game and really dig the other games that have come out of this, Burning Wheel, which was the original system. The basic idea behind this game is based on a series of graphic novels called Iron Empires. It's a science fiction game. Sort of reminds me a little bit of the Meta Barons comic books and graphic novels, in that it's a far future science fiction setting where the world sort of collapsed a little bit into feuding empires and feuding wars, these little different regions of space that get along but fight each other at the same time. And then you have the Velen, or the Valen, depending on how you want to say it, which are these worm-like creatures that are invading and taking over humans, making humans into their hosts, and winning, honestly, because we can't get along with each other. The setting is great. I really like the setting. I think it's a very interesting setting. What I don't get about this is how the game actually works, because you make your character through a life path setting. Okay, I get life path settings, but then you sit down with your players and you also sort of predetermine what's going to happen in the world before you play it. Now that's how I understood this as I was reading it. So you sit down, you design the planet you're playing on. Okay, I want it to have this level of paranoia about the worm. I want to have this level of technology for battle. I want to have this level of appreciation of psionics. And it's sort of a give and take among the players and the game master for how that world is built. And really you sort of bring in your character threads with it, and you weave together this big tapestry of how you want to tell this story. And I think you predetermine how that story is going to end. Are you going to beat back the worm? Are you going to succeed? Are you going to fall to the invasion? There are considered to be three phases of this. Sort of as they're sort of worming, pardon the pun, their way in, how they're starting to take over. Then there's the full-on invasion and taking over things. There's how paranoid it is. I think it's a great system that I just don't get, that I don't think I would ever use, and that I don't think is for me or my players. If you want a really mutual storytelling experience between the game master and the players, if you want an area where the players really have a lot of control over where the story is going, very atypical for most role-playing that I have experience with, and I'm a very open game master, then this is a good game for you. The setting is rich, the setting is detailed. I just don't get what to do with this game. I've read through it. I like reading through it. It has some beautiful artwork. It has some great ideas. I just don't get what to do with it. And because of that, I don't think it's something I would ever play. But if you want a science fiction game that allows a lot of almost bartering or bidding between the players and the game master in terms of setting up the setting that you're playing in, you could play 5 different games of 5 different Burning Empires games that will be radically different from each other. And that works. So I'm lukewarm on this. I won't lie. And I feel really weird saying that because I don't like to give really negative reviews of things. And I hope I'm not coming off too negative about this, because there are some great ideas in this, some fantastic concepts. I just don't know what I would ever do with this. I don't know how to run it. I wouldn't even know how to begin it. Maybe some of you out there can give us some ideas or give us some help for this. If you do, please feel free to contact us at knwiegel@yahoo.com. For Game Geeks, I'm your host, Kurt Wiegel. Good day and good gaming.